the poorest country in the world. The annual income for an average working citizen is only $180 US. 1 out of 3 people are unemployed, and if you're lucky enough to work, your average monthly income is only $15 US, which in most cases, families have an average of 3 to 6 kids. Burundi is so poor that seeing people faint on the streets due to starvation is actually pretty common. People who can afford food typically eat beans and potatoes, as food sources of energy are very limited. Buying simple items at the local market can easily blow all your money. An average family earns around 50,000 Burundian francs a month, which is around $22 US. But 1 liter of milk costs 5,500 Burundian francs. 1 liter of sunflower oil costs 9,000 francs. And 1 kilogram of sugar costs 8,500 francs. In those 3 items alone, you've already spent almost half of your monthly income. In the outskirts of Burundi, the only way to eat is if you're a farmer or you beg, which is why so many parents lose their children to starvation. Those living on the lakes can fish for their food, but have to constantly save their canoes from sinking and avoid crocodiles that target fishermen. People who have homes live in dirty conditions, cooking and sleeping in the same room. Some people live on the streets, drying their clothes on electrical towers because they don't have a home. And others have no choice but to live in huts made for farm animals. It's so bad here that if you own a bicycle, you're considered to have a profession in Burundi. Speaking of which, they're typically farmers earning 90 cents a day just to support their family, risking their lives by traveling sometimes 100 to 150, riding with a 200 kilogram load down steep hills, sometimes reaching speeds of 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, leading to bad accidents, which it's quite common to see cyclists holding onto the back of trucks to help them get to their destination faster. Those who do not own a bicycle carry their products and goods on their heads day and night to earn 50 cents a day, sometimes walking barefoot from villages to cities, completely exhausting their bodies and their health. Kids who go to school have to walk more than 2 hours, and those who don't have a backpack tuck their textbooks in their clothes. Only 32% of students complete their secondary school before getting employed to help make money for their families. And only less than 1% of the population attends university, compared to the United States that has a percentage of 37%. In the entire country, there is only 1 state university, and it's the University of Burundi. There is only 1 airport, and it's the only airport that has an asphalt runway. Only 7.6% of the population have access to electricity, so around Burundi you can find phone charging stations in case your phone dies. Even though we're in the year 2022, many people still use old technologies. If you get in a traffic jam or get stuck at a red light, you're immediately bombarded with street sellers trying to make a living. But despite all the issues, Burundi is a flourishing country that has the potential to be one of the most economically advanced countries in Africa. It's home to the 2nd deepest lake in the world, Lake Tanganyika, which has 16% of the world's available fresh water. And in a world where drought and water shortage is becoming more and more of a problem, if done right, Burundi can create an opportunity to profit. However, disease, poverty, and natural disasters continue to beat down on the country. But nonetheless, Burundi is thriving in culture, the people are still smiling, and most importantly, still fighting.